What up, anime fans? I'm back with another video reviewing the final arc of the Bleach anime, which spawns episodes 343 to 366. Yep, I'm finally done. I'm finally done. Ah man, this has been a ride, guys. It's been a wild ride just watching all this. I cannot wait to watch the movies and the Thousand Year Blood War. So yeah, the movies will take. I can watch the movies while still watching the Thousand Year Blood War. Anyway, I'll watch the Thousand Year Blood War first, then watch the movies next. That way I have enough Bleach content to go around. Yeah? Enough content to go around. So yeah, I will eventually get to the movies, I promise. But I wonder what. I just am so excited. I just excited. So I'm just going to move on to the Thousand Year Blood War. But I might say that for tomorrow. Right? I gotta stay down for tomorrow. But look forward to it. My best will be reposted tomorrow. I'm excited. I really am. And I hope you enjoyed my journey watching for this anime. 366 episodes. It's been a wild ride, guys. A wild ride. I got sad too. That, well, it kind of felt like a true ending in a way. Like, the final arcs of the original anime seemed like a good end. Even though they never did the Thousand Year Blood War, it still seemed like a fitting end. They're just have a regular continuing journey. Everyone support them. You know? Like, if you watch the anime, you don't know anything about the manga. Sorry. Like, if you watch it without knowing anything about the manga, you'll think that's just it and move on. Anyway, I don't want to get distracted. Let's see. This is actually the Lost Shinigami arc, but I'm just going to call it what Tony Mark calls it, the Fullbring arc. Sounds like it's got a bad name. And easy to remember. So yeah. Well, for the first few episodes, it was alright. I didn't think we were going to see much. I don't know what to expect, but it's alright, I guess. But for the episode, but towards the end of episode 366, I laughed. Anyway, the anime jumps for time skip. Before that, I need to briefly recap what happened to get to this point. And not for the start, I mean, like, basically, in his last battle against Aizen, Ichigo used the technique to final Getsuga Tensho, which was a risky technique. If he used that, he'd lose all his super powers. But he knew the risk and still battled Aizen anyway, defeated him. They defeated him anyway. Then during the last arc, a filler arc, Ichigo lost his power, especially lost his powers. And in the second stage, I'm not going to able to see Rukia and everyone. They had a heartwarming goodbye. It was a truly sad one. So yeah, so 17 months have passed. So this is now a time skip. Yeah, it's a time skip. I don't think Bleach will have one, but it explains why I see images of Bowser and Blood War. The characters look different. I just thought it was the art style. But no, it was not. Hang on. Sorry, just need to have to do something for a minute. But anyway. You know what my favourite thing about anime is? Time skips. I mentioned this before. On the reason, and I gave my reasons why, but I have to recap one more time. That I like it with how creators can change the character's looks entirely. Ichigo doesn't look that much different He's just living his day-to-day life as a normal person, not seeing any spirits. So he just is doing his best. Karen and Yuzu are much older, now in middle school. Karen has a ponytail now, and Yuzu having her hair in small ponytails as well. Or pigtails. Yeah, small pigtails. Ishin doesn't really that much. It's not that much different. He's the same old goofball we know and love. So yeah. By the way, we're not going to see much of Ishin in this arc. Yeah. Ichigo heads to school isn't like normal. As you know, I spoke what happened about his life now. It was at Keigo Mizuria. Keigo's hair being shorter. And Mizuria's hair being longer. It's very hard to get used to. Ichigo's just living a normal life now. He's now third year, by the way. Tati also is different too. Her hair's even long. Her hair's long. Ohime, definitely the same. Definitely looks different. At least in the hair, it's slightly longer now. And she's no longer wearing the hairpin. She just has them with her. She's wearing them for some reason. Maybe because Cooper might thought it might clash with design. That makes sense. In the clashes. Anyway. Uri was also different. He's now class predator, by the way. His hairstyle, his hairstyle is not that much different. It's just one. I guess he just took one strand back on the back of his head. Some of the designs are very hard to get used to. After watching 396, after watching so many episodes of the series, come to know these characters. But still, it was entertaining. So yeah. Anyway, on the way home, Ichigo has a part-time job with a new character named Izumi, I think her name was. She's a woman with a child. She's a single mother with a child. And she's pretty unique. She didn't get much time with her. I know she was only introduced in this arc. Hasn't really been able to do much. By the way, we don't see Orihime's other friends. Like, two other girls just disregarded now, never seen again. And the one who has a crush on Orihime. You know, the perfect girl. Hey, wait, where's Cone? No, where's Cone? They haven't explained, but where's Cone? Like, he was focused on the last time, but where's he gone? Like, where's he disappeared to? That's what's confused me. They don't launch him at all. You're bad for the guy, even though he just got focused on the last arc. Alright, Kari's making some business to Urahara's store. And her spiritual pressure has gotten a lot stronger now since Ichigo lost his. Anyway, Ichigo managed to stop a mugging, and the person whose bag was stolen has a unique item that not only the audience knows. A substitute soul pass. Interesting. This guy's come a bit important sometime later. Later on, Ichigo was the same guy at work, which is at his boss's house. Don't ask. Man's name was Grinjo. He's a very exceptional player. He said he's there looking for Ichigo's dad, Ishin Kawasaki. Okay, well but I thought he was gonna be like a main player throughout the arc. But he was gonna be a main player, but no. It was a total red herring. Well, I'm not really calling that, more of a misled. It also Ichigo a little bit of a chance, in a way. It gives him a black card. Alright, Challenge should be coming to school for days. Both Uryu and Orihime said something weird about Ichigo. Orihime does try to check up on him. You know? After she leaves, Uryu passes by Ichigo's house. There's then attacked by someone. We're going to see Uryu's father for a while. And he still does not like his dad. So somehow they know he's met Uryu's dad. They somehow met him. I don't know why. Later, when Uryu's in the hospital, he calls both Orihime and Ichigo. What is this guy's personality? No, Ishin and Kisuke are pretty busy in the background. You see Tessai, he does not look that different, neither does Urahara. They just look the same. Wow, Jinta and Uru look much older now. Uru ditching her pigtails, and Jinta having a more deeper voice. We don't see much of them now from them. That's the only appearance. Which is sad. They weren't really major players, but they did reoccur. I just realised I haven't really seen them much recently. We don't even know their origin. Like, Kisuke is never supposed to be saying how he modeled these kids. If you have any theories, please let me know in the comments down below, because I have no clue what I'm at. Anyway, distractions. After that, Keigo and Mizurino were attacked. Let me say that again. Keigo and oh, come on! Keigo and Mizuria were attacked. Ichigo have no choice but one to protect his friends and his sister, who was attacked too. Contacts Genjo. Oh. And meets him the next night. The man behind this, we do not know his name yet, but he's very mysterious. He likes reading a book. Genjo seems to hate the guy as well. I think he said the guy's name was Sushimaru. I'm just gonna call him Green Guy. I'm just gonna call him Suchimaru. I'm just gonna call him that from now on. Genjo. Kugo Binjo, that's Genjo. Shit. Genjo. Genjo and Chad's there too, actually. They call themselves Fullbrings. They will put out some type of power by using an object. And when they want and they just substitute Super just to so they can get rid of their powers. That's why they want Ichigo's powers back. Ichigo initially refuses, but after the attack on his sister, it ultimately decides to train. This begins a big training storyline. Ichigo just wants to train and master Fullbring. Anyway, Ohime's attacked and starts some weird symptoms. Chad gets attacked during the first battle against Tsuchimaru when Ichigo is still learning to use his Fullbring. So they're both start experiencing weird things. Ichigo's been training for, well, technically a day, but to him it's been many days. Well, Chad and Orihime experience what's been going on. Uryu sees fine though. So, now, Ichigo goes back home. They seem to think Tsuchimaru is their relative. They think Ichigo's gone crazy when he attacks him. We don't have to turn to Ichigo and Ginjo have to find a to stop him. Ichigo's master is moving, by the way. Right. Ichigo confronts Ginjo. Ichigo confronts Tsuchimaru while Ginjo has to face his friends who have been turned against him thanks to Tsuchimaru's sword ability. Sorry. And his friends seem to be defending him too. Making that he's been with us since the beginning. Alright. Chad's just like them. What would I call now? Fullbring, that's it. He's able to use Fullbring just like the others. A fight close to shocking truth after Ginjo is stabbed, hit by Tsuchimaru's sword. Uryu shows up. Ichigo thinks he might be on Tsuchimaru's side since he was hit by him, but it's revealed that Tsuchimaru wasn't the one that hit him. It was Ginjo. As explained, he and the others had their memories Tsuchimaru purposely Tsuchimaru make them rearrange their memories to think that he's their enemy until they get stabbed again. And takes Ichigo's Fullbring power. Ichigo is distraught. And someone stabs him with a sword. Behind it, he's Kisuke and his dad. And then the sword, they know someone else is holding the sword. And he's able to see Rukio again, who seems much different now. She's gone for a change too. She's got a haircut, and she's now Lieutenant in Squad 13. She's now become a lieutenant of Jusui's squad. Why did it take this long? Maybe Jusui had his eye on Rukio for quite a while. But I make sure to ask her the time when she's ready to accept. Maybe he did. Then again, my guess is he did ask her before, but she initially refused because of Kayan. She didn't want to feel like he's taking her place. She's taking his place. That's just my guess. No, Ichigo managed to get his Soul powers back. I engaged a new look in the process. His kimono's the same, but he's got these weird tattoos on him, weird markings. They never enlarge that, and some Gensu looks totally different. I mean, the blade looks slightly different. I mean, Ichigo looks pretty cool now. And most of the other power came from the entirety of the 13th Core God Squad. With new looks from Renji, whose hair is longer and is wearing a different headband. Ikaku, well, the title of the got squad, of course, but Ikaku's also slightly different. With sort of a gi on his arm, on this arm there is. Kenpachi's hair wearing his hair down a bit. Yachi has, well, she's not that much different. She's just got a skull and crossbow in her hair. Like, she didn't change that much. Really just added one thing into her hair and that's it. She's really not that different. Captain Hisugaya is wearing a scarf now, and his hair is slightly different. Hairstyle slightly different. No less spiky. Byakuya is no longer wearing the Kuchiki, the hairpins, the hair ornaments, about the Kuchiki clan. Instead, he's got a different look and wearing a different coat. This is why I like time skips. See how much characters have changed in a time span. I love that. I really do. Anyway, after that, Ichigo. So, yeah, each base up against everyone, but Ichigo and Uyu end up facing against Green Joe. Well, each of the others managed to win their fight. Ichigo struggles his. They didn't really help much. Ginjo actually revealed something interesting. He revealed a secret about the Soul Pass. So that he was actually the first substitute Soul Reaper. And he claims that it was Junshiro that was manipulating him the whole time. Oh yeah, I forgot to reveal the detail why the 13 Cold Guard squad decided to give their spiritual energy to get Ichigo his powers back. Because they owe him a great debt for what he's done for the Soul Society. Well, he gives Shinji a reference. He gives a mention to Shinji. He gives a mention to Shinji. Like, by the way, I saw an image and I not sure how this character could be a bad guy. I'm not spoiling who it is because I want to find out more detail myself, but I will start watching Thousand Blood War tomorrow, catch up, then watch the movies before the next pack drops in July. So don't worry about that. But Ichigo refused to believe that. He knows Junsui is a good person. He believes in his friends. Who suspected that something like this might happen since the entirety of Gotei 13 have not mentioned a substitute story, but I didn't even know there was one before it. Maybe because I forgot all about it from the arc. Just my guess. Anyway, yeah, Ichigo uses his Bankai, which also has a new look. He's got gloves now too. Man, this new look is cool. Cool. They don't even, but I guess that's what. That's why it looks like when it gets power for the entirety of the 13th Cold Guard squad. Oh, also, the squad's made a few changes in the past 17 months. And I'll get to mention that. Anyway. Alright, I mentioned earlier. No, I did mention earlier on. Right, it was actually mentioned about Kisuke. Something about him. No, he was about not being trusted and stuff. He was banished from the Soul. He was banished from the Soul Society until recently. He said until recently. That means he must be allowed to come back anytime, but not reinstated. But he's allowed to come back. So yeah, by the way, we found something interesting. Where before that Ichigo Kurosaki came along as substitute Soul Reaper or substitute Shinigami, I may have to retitle my first review into Substitute Solely Park. That so you don't get confused. Because I think I like the dub name better, Solely Park. It makes a lot more sense than Shinigami, which means God of Death. I mentioned this before. Anyway, basically, they were going to use the next Substitute Solely, but they learn out Ginjo. Eliminate them both, but after seeing Ichigo, they changed their minds. They decided on to follow through for that plan. And they only came there to see what Ichigo choose. If he chose to side with Ginjo, he would have been killed. If he decided not to, then they only won't do anything to him. That's interesting reveal and sort of makes sense. So yeah, it was a nice word. And survivors of the fight are either present or leaving long lives or something. One did try. I think one did commit suicide though. Anyway, sometime later, Ichigo heads to the Soul Society with Rukia. I'm meeting with meeting with head captain Yamamoto. I really learned a lot of things. Captain Konomura doesn't look that different. He's got this bit of red on him now. Soy Thorn's got slightly longer hair. Junsui and Shunsui, but Shunsui and Junsui will look exactly the same, unlike 110 years ago. And again, Big Shunsui look exactly the same as he did back then. Well, Junsui had a ponytail. Well, I see familiar faces. We see most familiar faces too. Well, Kensei, the guy with the 69 on his chest, reinstated as captain. Once again, is being reinstated captain along with Rose and Shinji, who's got a bit of a new look. He cut his bands a bit to be more diagonal, and keeping his tie on his outfit from the human world. And Ichigo wants to make a question about Mary Ginjo's body. When Ichigo was coming here, they thought he was going to be mad about what happened, but he's not. And since since he's a substitute sorry, but it's the best, least he can do as respect. Well, because they have the same position. But he's not going to be giving up being a substitute Soiba. He forgives them. And he understands that what they were planning to do was reasonable. Sort of. Yeah, I admit, I'm not pissed myself. That was a bit of a dickheadish move. Plan to use a regular human and then wipe them both out. But I think especially should have told Ichigo from this in the beginning, so he could be prepared. I think he should have told Ichigo from the beginning to be prepared, but I understand they probably didn't trust him much. Ichigo's proved time and time again he would do everything for his friends. I respect that. It's a truly great moment as Ichigo says goodbye to Rukia once more, but in a very great way, as he heads back home. As he returns, we get ended as Ichigo's leaving. The ending plays, we see all the other characters. It's just fun. We can see Soifon doesn't just hate Uehara, but she hates Shinji for some reason. And, well, Izu was not really happy about having a new captain. Even though he might become captain. Or because then his new captain's a pretty boy. Ah, man, we would have loved to see more interactions, you know. I'd love to see more interactions between these characters. Like what happened in the past few months, you know. I wish Kubo could have done a mini story that dedicated to the lives of the Hotel 13 throughout, you know, lives of the Gotai 13 throughout the 17 months. Like decisions that they happen today. So only a few of the characters look different. Characters like Ron Giku and stuff look totally different. And Kensei is actually part of the same squad as Shuhei. Yeah, that's it, Shuhei. So that's up his name. I really like that they're part of the same squad now. Because the reason Shuhei became a story was because Kensei saved him when he was young. And that's very good for character motivations. And little detail, he did lose a bit of his confidence during the whole training exercise in the world to live in. Where he got that scar. So yeah. In the place where you see at the Digital Turtles Home, you see everyone, you see all his friends. Kisuke as well, along with Yorichi and Catform, his dad, Karin and Yuzu, his boss for some reason, Keigo, Mizuria, Tatsuki as well. Everyone's there. It's a truly great moment, and as the anime ends there, I say, what a really good finale. I give it a thumbs up. It's a good finale, but maybe the Thousand Year Blood War may top that. Now, as I said, the arc wasn't bad, but I wish they could have done more for the final arc. Wish they could have done more. But I guess in the manga, it's not really the final arc. So, obviously, my opinion might change when I read the manga version of the arc. But anyway, thank you guys for watching. If you enjoyed my content, please hit the thumbs up button. Want to see more, subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell, be up to date all videos that comes out in the future. I really hope you enjoyed my reviews on Bleach. Cannot wait to do House of the Blood War tomorrow. Once I'm done, I'll be on the films. So, look forward to those. Little detail, most of the bases are on Earth. Because then you have the Shinji's calling Hyori. It's quite comedic. I really like that detail, seeing them. So most of the bases really like staying on Earth. I did not see how they... I hope they both won the 1,000-year Blood War. But again, thank you guys. I'll see you next time for the 1,000-year Blood War. Of course, I'll probably review some Naruto later. So, see you guys later. Q Phoenix out.